Hi, my name is Douglas McComb, and this is acquiring an outsourced project team for Keane Incorporated, utilizing a PERT or a CPM project management methodology. Keane Incorporated is a Boston-based information technology services unit of NTT Data Corporation. It is now a subsidiary of a Japanese national phone company. It offers application services and other business processing outsourcing solutions throughout on-site, local, and offshore resources. It was ranked 70 in 2010 Information Week 500. It is a top technology innovator, and the Keane is most known for moving forward in the practice of application management outsourcing, AMO. With its solutions, it is listed as an industry finalist for consulting and business services categories. We look at PERT and CPM methodologies of project management. PERT is program evaluation and review technique, with a CPM, critical path method, helps projects managers to plan the timing of projects involving sequential activities. PERT CPM charts illustrate the order of the steps and time needed to complete activities within a project. Each activity is assigned an earliest and latest start time and end time. These activities with no slack time are said to lie along a critical path method. The path must stay on time for the project to remain on schedule. The advantages of PERT and CPM is it's simple to understand and use. It shows if the project is on schedule or behind schedule. It identifies the activities that need more attention. It determines the flexibility available with the other activities within the project. It reveals potential risks with the activities. It provides documentation on the project activities. It sets priorities among the activities and resource allocation. Some of the limits of PERT is it demands clearly defined and stable activities. It's not strong with nonlinear projects. It has a precedence relationship that should be known in advance, requiring more planning. Overemphasis on the critical path and the timelines associated with it, with those tasks on the path. Activity time estimates are subjective to the initial planning phase and to the experiential knowledge of the project manager. Also, the cost of crashing an activity may not be linear. It could create bottlenecks in tasks and the project, and the tasks being completed may have misaligned timing. When we look at Keane's use of the project management platform, we see that they went through a growth model back in the 70s. Keane's growth so rapidly moved, and they had a hard time meeting the demands, leading the team to develop its own project management, and called it a productivity management because of these project overruns, because of their growth and their inability internally to manage that growth in the projects themselves within that growth model. Through the use of PERT and CPM, Keane determined that outsourcing its application development would allow them to focus on what they internally did best, integrate the software features, and oversee the final productions. Keane trained its project managers on the use of PERT and CPM, also requiring any outsourced subcontractor or organization to utilize the PERT and CPM method of evaluations and project management methodology. The use of outsourcing gave Keane a competitive edge because they were able to crash projects efficiently, and they were able to reduce the critical path time to their clients and their end users. The use of outsourcing in PERT and CPM, it gives a variety of different advantages to the organization. Again, just like Keane used it, it was able to minimize what the internal need project management wise was they were able to outsource these tasks, therefore reducing the time and in turn reducing the cost of managing the project. With that, Keane was able to actually create its own manifest of project management, the productivity methodology that is directly related to PERT and CPM. When organizations determine it's going to outsource a supply chain to a third party, it has to make sure that the third party is technically and contextually meeting the performance requirements of the prime contractor or the organization uh, contracting them to do the third party work, and must ensure the outsourced organization understands their role in the supply chain and meet the schedules as defined by the PERT CPM charts and the stakeholders of the organization, such as Keane. The recommendations for the utilization of outsourcing with PERT and CPM is that it's never good to outsource a competitive strength to a third party unless it mitigates the overall risk to the project. It has become commonplace for organizations to outsource many parts of their supply chain, just as Keane did with their application management, reducing the time that it costs to do the project, the time it takes to complete the project, and it minimizes the critical chain method of supply chain management to only the lead time that it takes to procure the certain items from these subgroups, these subcontractors, these outsourced organizations, reducing the final product time to the end user. If a firm has a good fix on time estimates and is dealing with linear paths, utilizing PERT and CPM is advantageous. Keane utilized PERT CPM to become one of the largest application software developers in the industry. Thank you very much. Have a great day.